Okay, chat. Chat, the disgusting esports hotel situation. What? Okay. I don't know what this is. Let's watch it. Also, look at these posters, bro. Spirited Away, Princess Mononoke. Wait, he's got some baller posters. Sorry, that's...
Did you log in today? Maybe that was a bit too... Morning, welcome back, you person with a useless degree. Did you lock in today? Maybe that was a bit too personal. My bad. I know, guys, it's rough out here. Forced to choose a career path at 18 years old, and then forced to work said career until you're a hunched over 70-year-old with 100-year-old back pain.
I will say...
Anyone remember...
I will say this. Had I had the foresight of where I wanted to go now, I probably wouldn't have gone to college. I would have just straight gone into the career that I wanted to, because it's like a manual labor job or something like that. It would have saved money.
Choosing this route during their character selection screen before being born? Because I sure don't. Well, it is what it is. Even though we want to lay down and rot our days away. There are times, though, when you need to chug an entire pot of coffee, sit your ass down, and... Or
drink some of this Kirschei Sakura Red Bull, which one of the community members recommended me. It's pretty good. I like it.
Panic focus, because you left all your responsibilities till the very last minute. Sound familiar? I got surprisingly good at that skill during my university days. Being able to churn out a 2,000-word essay the day before it's due.
Oh.
While feeling like I'm about to be shipped off to the Hunger Games if I don't get it done. Am I proud of how I permanently altered my sleep schedule
Red Bull
forever?
sponsor this man.
No. Did I shorten my lifespan a bit? Perhaps. Was it undiagnosed ADHD?
Possibly.
Well, yes. This is how you get better at doing things, though. Doing it over and over again, going through some kind of anime training arc until you've mastered whatever skill you choose to invest your time into.
One day I'll watch Mashal. One day.
Like gaming, there's this stereotype of hardcore gamers being real insufferable with really big egos and really greasy. And not the pack with me to go to Greece kind.
Get ready with me to go to Greece.
While some of this is true, I think there's always a way to strike a good balance. Like when you drink hot tea at the Chinese restaurant to cancel out all the greasy dim sum calories you just ate. Let's just say, if I was training my Sims character to be the next Faker, right when it wakes up, I'd make it start gaming for a minimum of 2 hours, then force it to get up and stretch, go outside, touch some grass, talk to a person, come back, and start the training process all over again. We're gonna be rich. No sleep though. Sleep is for the weak. Don't make me put you in the pool and delete the ladder. So go ahead, have your gaming marathons without feeling too guilty. What's the worst that can happen?
I was pausing to say something. Wow. What was I gonna say? Yeah, usually they don't stop after 2 hours, though. They go straight for that 12-hour day, 8-hour day, whatever they need in, like, esports. I remember I would play competitive I played Fortnite competitively, and I played, like, 6 hours a day, something like that. It was pretty insane. And then something like... What else? League? But when I played League for that long, it was mostly because I had a TikTok channel, and at this point when I was uploading TikTok, I was getting like almost 100K. I would get 100K video every week, and all I was doing was uploading plays. I don't know how. Would I go back to that? Hell no. I quit League of Legends. I think that probably killed my drive for League of Legends. So I haven't played it again. But also, what the hell is that? Looks fine to me. It's Asmon's room. Dude. Asmon's room definitely didn't get this badly. He could walk around in it. I don't think you can walk around in this, chat. What is this? Where is this, actually?
The worst happened. Nothing more unsettling than the inevitable passing of time, making us question if anything we do truly matters at all. That is crazy. Can't believe how fast time passes.
I get high cortisol when I get a single wrapper on my desk. Chat, my room is not very clean. But it's mostly clothes on the floor.
You blink, half your day is gone, and yet you still have so much to do. Whenever I'm trying to be productive, I make a huge to-do list and pretend I'm speedrunning a game of Tetris. A grocery run over here, exercise over there. Sure, I can squeeze in a few more hobbies, right? Suddenly, my whole screen is bricked up and I got no more.
You know how I get my day going, chat? If you guys want to know behind the scenes of what I do during my day, I'm like, every day I get onto the platform see the train passing by, and if I catch it in time, I'm streaming that day. Which is, to put that into perspective, it's if I get up and do what I need to do, and then I'm ready to go live, preferably before 5 p.m., I will go live. If it's anytime after, I'm like, it'll only be like a 2 or 2 hour stream, because obviously I would have to get off because I have to go to work later that night. And I usually like to get like a nap in or something. Then I'm like, you know what? No stream today. And then I'll just record off stream or something.
Room for my health checkups. With all this stuff going on, finding care shouldn't be the trickiest piece to fit into the jigsaw puzzle known as life. ZocDoc is a free app and website that helps you find and book high-quality in-network doctors so you can find someone you love. With more than 150,000 healthcare providers nationwide, ZocDoc makes it easy to find a doctor who fits exactly what you're looking for, whether that's an in-person visit or a video appointment from home. Build the care team that's right for you. Search by specialty or symptom across 200 plus specialties, from dermatology, dentistry, to primary care and eye care. Knowing what your doctor is actually like matters too. It's not just about credentials anymore. That's why ZocDoc has verified patient reviews, so you can see what others are saying before you book. Whether you prefer a doctor who gets straight to business or someone a little more personable, you're able to choose what works for you. Once you find the right match, book instantly using real-time availability. No waiting, no phone tag, just the care you need when you need it. Plus, appointments happen fast, within 24 to 72 hours, and sometimes even on the same day. So stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/Edvasian to find and instantly book a doctor you love today. That's ZocDoc.com/Edvasian, ZocDoc.com/Edvasian. Thanks, ZocDoc, for sponsoring this message.
ZocDoc.
So there's this hotel in Chongqing, a city in China, that specializes in long stays for...
I love Chongqing, China. They have the best hot pot, greatest even. Beautiful place. I love it there.
Esports players for when they really need to lock in, offering private rooms equipped with high-end gaming PCs, fast internet.
You know what? I was actually going to talk about this too, because there are certain times when I'm like scrolling on Xiaohongshu, you will get some videos of people and like it's like 4 people in a room and they'll have cans all over the floor, bro. It's kind of wild. And I don't even know what it is, and they're just like playing games or something. It's crazy.
Internet and dedicated gaming chairs. There's actually quite a handful of these types of hotels in China. From the more expensive luxury rooms with nice furniture and beautiful LED lights to the bare bones of esports hotels, they'll still meet all your basic needs.
That's about
Sleep 3 feet away from your PC. Bathroom, eat, game, and hopefully shower. Hey, if I was training a Sims esports team, I'd stick them in here. These rooms are like male living space adjacent. Not quite raw mattress on the floor next.
Chat, I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of all I need for a room like this. Actually, it's kind of is how my room is. I have a pretty small room, mostly because I have a lot of shit everywhere.
To TV on the floor with no furniture. These are like a couple steps up from that, because at least hotels have cleaning staff who will tidy up and wipe down your living space.
Nope, I gotta do that myself.
You do have to let them inside. A man was staying in one of these esports hotels where he spent his entire time being a hardcore gamer, click-clacking his days away until he becomes faker imida levels of good.
Well, actually, this is China. It's probably more of he was trying to be epto.
He was the poster child of locking in. The times when he would actually leave his room were so rare, the staff didn't even know what he looked like. Usually, hotels will have a policy where rooms have to be cleaned after a certain amount of days to maintain hygiene standards. But maybe since this is an esports hotel, they know not to disturb gamers during the middle of training. Is this perhaps Schrodinger's gamer? If I were here, I would constantly be thinking, is there even anyone in this room? The last time I was in there, 2 years ago. Thankfully, this elusive guest did actually exist. And it wasn't until he checked out after his 2-year-long gaming session when the staff realized...
You could stay in there for 2 years? Bro, I wonder how much it actually costs to be in there. Right? It honestly doesn't sound bad, especially if you're a streamer, right? You can kind of lock in and pay for it yourself by just streaming. Especially if they provide like the Wi-Fi and stuff like that. It honestly doesn't sound that bad. And since this is in China, it won't be on like on Twitch or anything. It'll be on like Bilibili. So, you'd be like posting stuff to Bilibili or Weibo, stuff like that, Xiaohongshu, saying, posting your daily Douyin highlights and stuff like that. If you can pop off, I mean, you can get can get off the ground and live there permanently. It'll be like a never-ending cycle, though.
Something was off. Why does it smell like an entire Asian restaurant was left out in the sun?
Holy dog shit, bro. The Sun. Hotel guest leaves room in stomach churning state. What? The grim discovery was made after a man checked out of a 2-year-long hotel stay at a hotel in China. How did he get it onto the PC is my question.
I have so many questions. How was he even able to play games?
That's what I was
the
wondering.
Garbage pillow fort he made over there is over 6 feet tall, blocking both monitors. I'm so nervous, you guys. From the looks of it, the garbage pile extends all the way around the corner, where I'm assuming his bed and blanket made out of plastic bags would be. You know what though? The floor to the entrance is surprisingly tidy-ish. At least he cleaned a little before checking out by pushing all the garbage further into the room. This right here is someone's beautifully staged picture of their
Okay. I don't know if anyone's actually... obviously, because I think they have to... Like he said, they have to go in. This is beyond disgusting. Obviously, because they have to... I don't want to imagine what kind of creatures and bugs are in here, right? But I was going to say, luckily, because of how often they have to enter your room in the United States, this won't get this way. Because I was going to ask, I wonder if anyone's ever left it this way in America, but I don't think so because of the... Maybe like a motel or something. Dude, the infestation risk? There's no risk. It's not a risk of infestation. There is one. That's it. Like, legitimately, there is no risk. There's no risk when it's 100%. You're already lost, right? It's kind of like a scripted loss event. There is no avoiding it. It's already there. Like, bro, what is all this?
clean home, and right outside the area they cropped out is, damn, you live like this? And last question, bruh. I promise. You can stay in a hotel room for that long without anyone checking up on you? Guess the sweet life of Zach and Cody is scientifically accurate. Cleaning crews then spent 3 whole days clearing trash and disinfecting the room. Staff claim the guest still owes more than 10 days in unpaid fees, totaling roughly $400 USD. What? Hotel management said the matter.
Can someone do that math? 10 days, 400 USD. It sounds like a pretty cheap hotel per day. Especially if you're like popping off as a streamer, you could live here relatively easy-ish. Sounds like 4K. Shouldn't be.
Has not been reported to the police.
These people should get paid overtime. Like, chat, if you ever go to a hotel, always be nice to the staff, right? Especially the cleaning ladies. They're working hard for you. I know this because every time I stay at a hotel, like last time when I stayed at TwitchCon, I stayed at the hotel. Dude, amazing service. It's like, dude, I don't understand, man. I legit don't get it.
And they currently do not plan to pursue further action. That's actually crazy. Really hope they gave the staff who had to deal with this paid time off and a vacation and a bonus. I don't even think an industrial strength power washer would be able to get this room back to its original condition. Yes, you can pick up the trash and really Lysol the hell out of the walls and the ceiling, but the bathroom... With all these stacks of used toilet paper, you'd think he was in the middle of doing a budget mummy cosplay.
This is... Someone contain that man. Because we don't know someone find this guy and quarantine him. Probably for the sake of humanity. What the hell could have happened to your body while you live in these living conditions? you did not come out unscathed. There's no way. Someone needs to go and check and like run every test imaginable on him, because there's just no way, bro. There's no way this man is like not spreading the next West Nile virus or something. Or unless he's invincible. And I don't mean Mark Grayson.
From a butt, I would rather take my chances in a Resident Evil bathroom than step foot in here. I guess we don't know the full story. Maybe the toilet stopped working at some point. I mean, his diet consisted of copious amounts of pop and takeout food, or maybe he had no time to flush, cause his 200th game of the day was about to queue up. All I gotta say is, Jesus. Airbnb, when you charge me a cleaning fee for not moving a chair back to its original position, just know it could be worse. It could be worse. So is this just a case of locking in too hard, or is there something else going on here? You might be familiar with the term bed rotting, where you spend the entire day doom scrolling, only leaving your bed to go eat, use the washroom, or to go lay down somewhere else. The opposite of a rise and grind mindset, where you turn your brain...
is this from Doyen? Oh yeah, it's from Doyen. Yeah. Woody bullshit.
Off and go full-on autopilot mode. There are varying degrees of rot, however. Level 1.
I want Douyin. Is that weird? No, it's not weird at this point. At this point, I have so many Chinese social media apps. It's not
is your
weird.
Casual lazy vlog, where you come with me to try the viral bed rotting, where you set up your tripod, film yourself aesthetically watching movies while being comfy and cozy in bed.
Romanticizing bed rot. Okay. Is that a Labubu in the background? Yeah, he has like 2 Labubus here.
For an unproductive day, looking this put together, spending your time editing a vlog to post on TikTok while supposedly in hibernation mode is too high energy. That's like at least a couple hours of using your brain and working. Level 2 is when you're so mentally drained from working all week, you have no energy to do anything else. Instead of hitting the gym,
at a certain point, I like on Saturdays sometimes, even though I know I should go for a long stream, I'll just like lay in bed. Like my body is tired. I've worked all week. I've started going to the gym too, so I'm just like, you know what, dude? I'm a chill.
Meeting up with friends and finishing up that huge list of errands, we just default to bed and phone. I have bed, I have phone, I have purse, and we laugh at our silly little memes.
Why did he
Level
just watch me bed rot till 5 p.m.?
Things start getting scary. Almost bordering on man stays in Esports hotel for 2 years levels of scary.
When bed rotting girls see what real bed rotting is. Yeah. Holy shit, dude. Do your laundry. What do you even wear? Well, I guess it doesn't matter because you're not leaving the house, right? Actual bed rotting. What the hell? This is kind of insane.
Everyone...
Dude, I'll say... Okay. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you something, bud. If you're not at the very least cleaning up your room, which, whatever, right? Why are you even drinking Monster then? You're just sitting in bed all day. What do you need the monsters for? What? Am I the one overthinking it? Like, why do you have monsters? Like, how many monsters cans is this? And then there's more up here. He has like a whole stack of them to stay awake, I guess. What for? Look at all this stuff everywhere. And it's not even like this would be this. I feel like this wouldn't even take that long to clean up, honestly. And you might be able to make a couple bucks off these cans. I might as well just throw them out, right?
Everyone bed rots for different reasons, and it actually does calm you down in small doses. But doing it too much is when you start...
I will say this. I don't want to blame people who... Or I don't want to judge people who bed rot, because I've done it before, right? There's like certain points in life where I'm like not leaving the house, stuff like that. So I get it. 100% I get it. Especially if you're like down in the dumps, if you're, depressed and stuff like that, mental illness, stuff like that. I get it. I do. So I'm not going to judge. 100% I get it. But, man, It is kind of wild to see. It is kind of wild to see after. Yeah, I mean, right now, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it happens, dude. Because life gets depressing. So I get it. I do. I don't want to be the person who's just like, ugh, bro, you live like this? Honestly, bro, you need to be ashamed of yourself. No, I'm not gonna be that person. I get it. I do. It's just, sometimes you just gotta lock in a little bit. That's all I'm gonna say. Sometimes you just gotta lock in a little bit. That's okay. A little locking in a little bit goes a long way. I'll say it like that. Don't just you don't gotta go 0 to 100 real quick. Baby steps. It's all about baby steps. Chat. I just thought about this the other day. Chat, I hate starting the gym. I love going to the gym. I hate starting the gym. Starting the gym again, because I've started up again recently, sucks. The initial start period of going to the gym is the worst thing ever. Going to the gym, once you've got it going in there, that's where it's at. But again, starting something to get the rhythm going, it sucks, bro. 100%. I get it.
Going down the slippery slope of depression and social isolation. Think of bed rotting as a dopamine cheat code.
When you've only been home for 1 week, but you're already bored of consuming the same brain rot numbing content while rotting away in your bed and don't know what else to do with your free time. The worst part is that my brain rot content on my YouTube shorts is great right now because it's showing me scenes from The Punisher and Supernatural. And I'm just watching it. It sucks because it's good. It's always the worst when it's good stuff.
Our brains are dopamine junkies, and low-effort activities like scrolling and liking funny videos give us instant hits with minimal effort. However, these dopamine prices short-circuit the process, making staying in bed more appealing than other activities that require effort. Over time, your brain begins to crave only this kind of easy, low-level stimulation. The result? A shorter attention span, reduced motivation, and a vicious cycle of chasing instant gratification. Hate to admit, but I guess our boomer parents were right. We're eating too much dopamine because we can't put down this damn phone. So the trick to counteract your brain needing so much stimulation to feel anything at a baseline level is to be bored more often. Like those people who raw dog 2-hour flights where they
my Arab father unironically raw dogging flights, no music, no games, no show, no booking, no nothing, just alone in his thoughts. I took a 45-minute flight and I freaked out. My anxiety spiked. It was really bad.
On the plane, sit in their
seat. I was
seat.
sweating. I was sitting, and I felt like I was getting judged because I was sitting next to a guy, and I was clenching the seats really hard. It was only a 45-minute flight, but I was freaking out, dude.
With no phone, no music, no movies, not even an overpriced magazine from the airport. It's basically like giving yourself.
Do not tell the boomers they are right, even when they are right, dude. They'll never let it go. I don't tell nobody nothing.
A digital detox so you can come back to life more focused without needing a YouTube essay, podcast, TV show playing in the back.
Watch the lady raw dog a whole flight just staring at number 19th on the calendar app.
Just so you can fold some laundry
November, not
and play
number.
Fortnite
November
at the
19th.
same time. I got into playing trading card games recently, specifically Riftbound and Magic. Gotta say, these nerds are onto something. I've been doom scrolling a lot less and seeing my friends more often in person. Oh, and also me.
I don't have that many cards. Okay, that's a lie. I have a ton of cards. I don't have a lot of those game cards. The cards that I have are V cards. That sounds weird. Yeah. I just got the Divine box, and I also have, I think, 2 of the Shattered Worlds. I have 2 Shattered World boxes, and then one of the original boxes. So I have a ton of cards, but they're just V cards though. I'm really sad I didn't get an Alana 9 or an Alana 10 or something like that. I'm really sad about that. I love Alana, but yeah. Rin collecting V cards down the moment goes around. No, that's not what I meant.
Meeting new people while playing is pretty cool.
I've actually wanted to sit down and learn V card, right? I imagine they've tweaked it. I imagine it's a playable game, right? They even come out with decks and a 2-person deck. I imagine it's playable.
How y'all doing?
Okay, but maybe life is too hard and you can never seem to get ahead. No matter how many rise and grind influencer crash courses you listen to, and all you want to do is lay down on the ground and 1,000-yard stare until it's time for bed. In China, there's a trend called bailan, which translates to let it rot. Since there's so many societal pressures to do well in school, have a family, acquire lots of wealth, climb
Tonight's
the corporate
cover, I'm
ladder
on to
by
you, Oni
working
man.
9 a.m. to 9
geez.
p.m. every day. Young people are saying, nah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go cosplay as a rat instead, which is an actual term that's been trending in China.
Basically, in this trend, the reason why it's called the 老鼠人, the rat people trend, is because rats turn to be most active during the night. And what you see in this lifestyle...
I'm also very active during the night, chat. Not because of a rat or anything like that. I work nights. It just... So, how do I say this? It's very convenient for me because I have always been a night person. And so it's like, oh, do you want the night shift? Sure. So I just work nights, dude. It's just always worked out for me.
...is that people are mostly active during the
I'm
night.
a rat too.
And they
El
spend their
Raton
days
Rin. Yeah.
sleeping the hours away.
Blue demon rat.
Scrolling on their phones.
Instead of trying to achieve this seemingly impossible high standard of living without going through a mental breakdown, the rat people are waking up at noon, eating takeout, having a nap, going on their hamster wheel of running through their social media
I don't wake up at noon because I want to, dude. I sleep at like 4, 5, 6 in the morning.
feeds while using the least amount of energy and money as possible for the day.
朋友约我出去拍照，已经2点了，我对自己还是有点避数。收拾完出去，天黑了，没必要。
This is a way for the younger generation to reject the stressful lifestyle of being as productive as possible for the better good of society. Like, why would we want to do all that when the odds are stacked against us? And all we get in return after working for 50 years is stress-related hair loss and no retirement plan.
工作就是很枯燥、很乏味，平常也是能混就混，乏味就是每天工作都是一样的，这周跟下周是一样的。假如领导交给我一件事情，我就是说。
Honestly, I feel like if I wasn't doing content, I would get insanely. Damn, they gave up hope. I feel like a lot of Asian countries are starting to give up hope, if that makes sense, because there's also the Japanese hikikomori that also is the same thing. It's like people who give up on society. They're like hermits, so they don't go out and interact with people. So I feel like it's kind of the same thing. It's a lot of. It seems to happen a lot more recently, right? And man, it sucks, bro. It's sad to see, honestly. I think the worst part about it is that I cannot blame them. Right? The worst part isn't that they're lazy or that they're just being selfish. The worst part is that I don't blame them. Everything is stacked against you, and it's getting worse by the day. But there's always light at the end of the tunnel. For me, it's called UISA. Calliope Mori, Pippa. Those are my lights at the end of the tunnel. You know, everyone has their own. Mari _CN. You know, it happens. I mean, you gotta find your positivity somewhere, chat.
明天再做，或者是
And mine is in funny white women, the reason for my big sister complex UISA.
能不能交给别人做，或者能不能不做这种。
In Japan, there are people known as
All my favorite VTubers are white women. I just realized that. Wait, Pippa, Mari _CN, Calliope Mori. Huh? Wait. But oh wait. Oh no, wait. Smug Alana? Oh, this is getting worse. Wait, why did I stop to think about this? Oh shit. Rin has a type in Chubas. Apparently.
hikikomoris, who have more of a bedrotting adjacent type of lifestyle. The reason these young recluses never.
Oh my god, Kirshate. So it's even more. What is happening, bro? You're into pugs, huh, Rin? Don't say that. Oh my god.
leave their homes isn't because they're part of a social movement who's rejecting a specific way of life. They've become so scared to go out into the real world, they would rather stay indoors where it's safe, and they can pursue their hobbies and interests in peace, often relying on support from their parents or the government. This can happen because of trauma, the overwhelming pressure society puts on you to keep up with your peers, or hikikomoris have gotten so used to social isolation, it's
He's reading JoJo's Part 4. That is unfathomably based. What is this? I think I know what panel this is too. Oh, I know what panel this is. This is the Jotaro and God, I forgot his name. Jotaro versus the sheer heart attack fight. Yeah, this is Jotaro versus sheer heart attack. Stop punching him! Eduardo! You know when he punches it down? Yeah, has he used the world yet? No, this is when he punches it down. I know what this is.
normal for them now, which can sometimes lead to what we know as extreme trash wording.
My question is, how do you get out of here? My brother pays attention to JoJo's. Fun fact, JoJo's is my favorite series. My favorite series is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. My favorite standalone anime is what is it called? Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Although Frieren is kind of catching up. Hiroshima, Japan. Trash houses are a rising phenomenon across Japan with almost packed floor to top. What?
Yeah, so watching the viral Netflix for 6 hours without changing my pajamas all day is child's play compared to this. These rooms are the final boss.
Okay, to be fair, pajamas are very, very comfortable. I just got my Silver Veil pajama pants in the mail, and I've been using them like all week. But I only use them at home, and I only use them after a shower.
Of bed rotting. I made a video a while ago about Asian trash home influencers who got famous for their eccentric lifestyles of cooking food alongside their cockroach sous chefs.
I can fix her. I can take her away from this. Baby girl, we can make it work. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel like that Ratatouille movie had something to do with this, and adding a touch of mold to everything they eat. I'm still very unsure about whether their whole persona is a shtick or...
Okay, this though, this is actually pretty cool. I feel like you actually kind of have to do this for like some meats. But like this meat specifically.
Some kind of long con to farm views. But seeing this esports hotel video made me
do
want
it,
to
wipe
check
her
up
up.
on them. And I see that...
Okay, you guys are the devil and the angel on my shoulder. Rin, don't do it. Rin, do it. Wipe her up.
They're both still around, fit as a fiddle. Their immune systems probably have developed poison resistance at this point. Anyways, wakey wakey, time to get up. Put the phone, laptop, flat screen TV down. This is the last video for this doom scrolling session. I know, I'm already starting to sound like someone's boomer parent, but any more cheap hits of dopamine? Please, son, we're worried for you. You haven't left your room for days, and it smells.
The DNA of the
Why
soul.
do you keep saying 6-7? 6-7? Tell you what, let's go reset our nervous systems together. We'll go book plane tickets for tonight, show up to the airport with
raw dog 2-hour
go to
flight,
a seat, and sit there for the full 2 hours without any type of mental stimulation.
Just a map and
We're
fly.
gonna feel
God,
so
I hope
refreshed.
so.
If you need a cheaper option, you could stare at the wall. Everyone's got 1 or 2 of those. Oh, and tap the like button to respond to that with a "Okay, see you at the airport tonight, Dad. Have a good day. Try not to be dumb, and see you in the next one."
That man, that was something, chat. That's for sure. You're getting I'm getting a something. That's for sure, chat. That was educational. I think that's the word we'll use for it. But chat, let me know you guys feel calm, like, subscribe. I'll catch you gamers in the next one. Bye.